and he plans to heal him. But here's the thing about it. God set it up so at the appointed time that it was around